welcome to the Right Away After Party. I'm Nic.
And I'm Cath.
Yes, Cath is in London, hence the beautiful backdrop, which looks a little spooky because it's foggy out there. And I'm in West Palm. Oh, it's cold. Oh, I'm interviewing Cath today, something special for the podcast. Cath is been called to London for the London Book Fair, and so she's there right now. And I just want to take a second and introduce Cath as my dear friend. She is published. She is an accomplished teacher and author, and she has workshops, and she is this most lovely human being.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I just really want to know what the London Book Fair was like. What was the atmosphere? What were your expectations? Let's start with your expectations. What were your expectations of the London Book Fair before you even were there?
From my time in corporate America, I spent about 10 years in corporate America. So I had to attend a lot of trade shows. And so I've walked a lot of these big places, conference centers and convention centers. And there you are, you're with all the people and you're with all the things, and it just gets a little tiring after a while. So, that was kind of my expectation when
Jill and Claire, who we interviewed, it's been almost a year, hasn't it?
It's a while ago, yes.
Yeah, and it's so good to see you here. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing.
We're here showing books in Constellations Press, and also we have some books from our Bible Book Press. We're meeting authors, we're meeting printers, and
wow, as a published author, would I want to miss that opportunity of seeing my book debut, even though it's been launched last year, but it's debuting at the London Book Fair.
Yes.
No matter what, I was going to be there.
So did you have a booth, like your own, the publishing house have its own booth?
That's it. The publishing house had its own booth, and it was just wonderful. I have this medical issue going on with both my Achilles. So I had these super big boots, almost like skiing boots, and a walking stick, and
they're like compression boots, right?
Kind of, sort of like that. Yeah, so my foot doesn't move. It's as though you were in a cast. And I had booked myself a wheelchair because I figured, knowing what I know about trade shows, that this was going to be a long day on my feet and I needed to take care of myself.
Was it just publishing houses and then they invited the authors? Is that what it was?
I don't really know the answer to that question. It was enormous.
Okay. Oh my gosh. And where was it?
Imagine these old railway stations I don't know if you've seen them in London. I'll put up pictures with the glass domes all the way down.
That sounds beautiful.
It was spectacular, and it took place in two completely huge halls with two galleries up on the mezzanine level overlooking the whole fair.
Oh, wow. That sounds beautiful.
I just want to say this about that.
Wow.
When I got in, it was like nothing I'd seen before.
Wow.
All the trade shows I'd been to, all the shows, all the convention shows. I guess it's because I love books.
Yeah. That must have been spectacular. And to know that you're not going there as a spectator, but you're going there as a person that actually has a book there. That's incredible. And I hope you were proud of yourself, huh?
Yes. You know what? Thank you for saying that, because sometimes I forget.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget to say, wow, this is a moment.
Yeah.
And, you either get caught up. I get caught up, with the whole wheelchair and the boots things. And I'm like, no, focus. This is an amazing moment.
When you told me about the London Book Fair, I've only been to one book fair before, and that was in Los Angeles. And it was a long, long time ago. And it was at the convention center there. And basically what it was like just tables with big, like backgrounds of all the books, and and then they would have some of the authors would do signings at different times, and they would have their books there. And usually I think it was for like librarians or something. They were just walking through and selecting books. But did they have books for purchase, or were they just giving away books? What were they doing?
Some places were giving away books, but mostly what I noticed were people having meetings face to face. So
Oh,
they have little tables, little booths, and
okay.
they're all huddled around, and you can see them, and it's just incredible. There's this low, constant hum of excited.
Me again?
So this
The IRC?
the IRC where some of the agents and different companies are selling rights to films and TV
Places, but nobody's shouting, nobody's, if you heard one great big bellow of laughter, that was me. And they're like, oh, there's that right away after party girl again.
We are loud. We're boisterous.
Yes, we are. I just kept remembering you and your boss when we did the episode at your office and thinking, oh my gosh, we really are loud and boisterous and we love it. We wouldn't
But
have
we
it any
love
other
it,
way.
and that's what everyone loves about our podcast.
Isn't that the truth?
That's what makes it special. We're definitely not docile. So going back to that, the face to face, were there deals being made? Like, what was the face to face about? What was that? Was it networking?
Well, I would have had to get really close to hear.
Okay.
I think, were informative. Some were actually signing deals.
Wow.
I got this really kind man. Thank you, Paul. If you're watching, Paul, thank you very much. He pushed me round for a long time.
Aww.
Yes, it's so kind. So that I could visit all these different places, especially the ones up in the gallery.
Nice.
And there was this enormous section. He goes, we're not allowed to go there because you can only go by appointment, and it's where they're doing the international rights and movies deals. And there definitely were contracts out on all the tables, and people.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a place where all sorts of things can happen. And yep, the right away after party is going to benefit from this down the line.
Yes, we are, for sure. I think we need to create our own swag. We need to get some
I agree.
swag.
You've been saying that for a while, and I've been saying no, we don't. But you know what? I think you're right.
I think we need to hand out some things. I think by June, for our little thing that we're doing in June,
Yes.
at the Read It, Write It, I think we should be handing out some swag by then. I think we need to.
Yes, at least the stickers.
Yeah, I think
things
maybe
like that.
we'll have a raffle for a T-shirt.
Pencils or pens, because writers need pencils and pens.
And pens, yes, for sure.
for
Pens,
sure.
right away after party pens. Yes, I think we should create some swag.
Let's do it. Let's do it, because
Yes, I think the
everybody
London Book
wants-
Fair is a good example of like how you can utilize anything to market and network and create new avenues for yourself that you didn't think were going to happen. Because honestly, I didn't think it was like a place to actually do business. I thought it was just a place to really just kind of advertise and kind of get yourself out there and
Stunning.
let the publishers be known to. Was it open to the public though? Like, were people actually like from? Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like a.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
It
and
was
so
3 days long, so maybe the first day was not for public. The amount of people there, the amount of excitement, the amount of I think, if not deals, pre-deals being made, and
yeah. And definitely some networking happening.
it was really interesting because they had the different sections divided by colors of the carpet.
Okay.
And I had worn all black with a very, very bright pink jacket. So I could be seen wherever I was. I needed to be seen. I didn't want to be lost because I was down in that wheelchair. But I was going through the children's section and was going past a woman who had these fabulous glasses on. And I said to her, I love your glasses. They're so perfect for you. And she laughed and she said, thank you. And then she said, be careful. don't fall over. Nobody's going to see you. And she left. And I went, huh?
What?
Then I looked down and the carpet was bright pink. And I thought, only a writer or a person in storytelling could do something like that, right?
I know.
That is so funny. Oh my gosh. I would be like, don't fall down. What did she? That's like, it's like cryptic.
Not fall over? What? I'm in the chair. How am I going to fall over? Oh,
that's hilarious. She just left a joke on the table and walked away.
She did. Boop, and left. I loved it.
I think what's so exciting about this whole experience for you and for me as, your partner, just watching it happen, it's just like, everyone kind of wants to talk about how writing is going away and books are going away, but I just don't see it. Like, I just feel like it's really going to become even more, because I feel like people are going to want to pull away from technology. And really the only way you can do that is really through reading, picking up a book, holding a book in your hand, really reading an actual book. Yes. And I just think that is never going to die. I think that it's only going to get stronger as technology gets stronger. And, it's just a way of like, just being able to escape, it makes me so excited that it was that busy and just such a buzz and
super. The Audibles, all the different audio books were there, as well as the big five, as well as a bunch of European and Middle Eastern booksellers and publishers.
Yeah.
And it was kind of sad to see a lot of the Middle Eastern ones empty.
Oh, that is sad.
And it just breaks your heart, because the world, not getting into politics, but you and I and everybody else, we live on this beautiful planet, and we shouldn't have to go through this.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does. You don't really think about how many areas it affects, but I guess it just really would affect that, the trans, couldn't really probably fly over and leave their country. And was Australia there too? Because I know Australia is really big. They have huge publishing companies there too.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I just think I'm so glad that you got to be a part of it. I'm so glad.
America and Asia and Europe, and I mean, it really was the most wonderful experience. And I wished I could have been there the 3 days, but I was glad I was there for the 4 hours I was there.
Hello, and here I am again from the Right Away After Party. I am absolutely thrilled to introduce you to my newest friend, Kalia.
I'm thrilled to meet you. It's such a pleasure.
Thank you. And talk to me a little bit about your book.
So it's called Personal Branding for Creative Entrepreneurs. And it's all about how to create, if you're a creative person, whether you're a writer or whether you're a filmmaker or somebody who's just starting in the creative field, or a writer or a painter, and you kind of think to yourself, now how do I create a personal brand? How do I pitch it? How do I get to the next level? This book's for you. It's on Amazon. And it is just a journey of my life, of how I started an acting school at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts and progressed and wound up winning an Emmy at Martha Stewart years later, and have just wanted to share my knowledge with people because I'm
going to put my arm around you.
I love that.
You are meant to be on the Right Away After Party.
Yay!
And listen, can I, on camera, invite you to come back for a proper session?
Oh my gosh, I would love it.
Yes?
I would be so honored.
Okay, we'll
That would be a
exchange
pleasure.
information and we'll do that.
Life-changing.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. All right, well, our 15 minutes are up. That was incredible. Thank you so much for giving us the insight to that. And I can't wait to see the pictures that are going to come and little clips of video. And oh my gosh. All right, writer friends, you heard it here. The London Book Fair was a success for Cath, and she had a great time. And we want you to like and subscribe to our channel. Please leave any comments that you have. If you visited the London Book Fair and saw Cath there, please let us know. That would be exciting. Cath, it's been a pleasure. I love you so much.
I love you too, Nick.
Enjoy your time there.
That was the Right Away After Party at the London Book Fair.
Yes. Yes. That's a great time. All right, writer friends, love you.